Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to start our Kendra's Card Challenge number 20. So her card challenges makes 15 cards, and I'm going to be making all of them. So I'll have a video on how to put all of these cards together. It calls for 6 sheets of 6x6 pattern paper. And she gives you the instructions on how to cut them up. And then she gives you the setup for each card using each piece of the paper that you cut up, okay? So we're going to be making card 1 today. And all of my cards, I have chosen sheets from Peaceful Garden Designer Series paper and from the Make a Memory Scrapbooking Kit. So I have 3 sheets from this and 3 sheets from this. So those are going to be my featured products. And then the stamp sets, I'm going to be using different ones. So we'll see which stamp set I'm going to use on each project. For today's project, we're going to be using the Peace on Earth stamp set, okay? So before we get started on our project, of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. We have our Wrapped in Cheer paper pumpkin kit that's going to make 8 festive goodie boxes. The stamping spot is going to be Mossy Meadow. And we have the Abundant Joy add-on dies available for $12 that coordinate with October, November, and December paper pumpkin kits. And I have a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin. Next, we have our Stampin' Rewards program, where you earn 10% on all orders $20 or more, excluding tax and shipping. Redeem your rewards on future orders. Track and save rewards in your online Stampin' Up account, and those rewards do expire after 12 months of the earning date, okay? Next, we have our Join Special. This is our best starter kit offer ever. You get to choose $125 worth of product and pay only $35 plus tax. Your shipping will be free. That is $90 worth of products for free. Or you can choose to pay $99 and get $189 worth of product, and you'll still only get $90 of product, but you'll have more product to get in your kit, okay? Kits are customizable, meaning you get to choose whatever products you want for the price, all right? And this special is only for October 2025. I would love to have you join Stamp It Up. Next, we have our mystery boxes. These are the medium flat rate USPS boxes that I have stuffed full of new and used retired products from Stamp It Up. I'm just asking $35 for each box. Shipping is included in that price. If you're interested, you can email me at stampwithshana@gmail.com. All right. That is all of our buzzworthy business for today. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we're going to do is do some stamping. I have some basic white here, and we're going to stamp our sentiment in crumb cake. And I'm just going to ink up this sentiment, and we're going to stamp that right in the middle of our square here. Now, I will have a link to Kendra's Card Challenge PDF. It is free, and you can download it if you want. And so I'll have a link on how you can get that, okay? So we have that done. And she'll have all the measurements for you there. So we have a card base here of thick basic white that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I'm going to put our inside together. This is some cloud cover that is 5 by 3 3/4. And I'm going to attach to it some basic white that is 3.5 by 4 3/4. These are the measurements I use for all of the insides of my cards. Unless I'm stamping something a little bigger on the inside, I will use a bigger piece. But normally, this is my inside measurement, okay? So we're just going to put that on the inside so that we can get to the front of the card, because that's what you're here to see, really, right? So we have some cloud cover here. Again, the measurements will be on the PDF, and we are going to get our pieces of Designer Series paper that we cut up, and I have labeled all of them on the back which sheet there are, because there's 6 sheets, and she labels them A, B, C, D, E, F. So I have labeled mine so that I'll know what piece goes where. So I'm looking at the little sketch here, and we are going to put these pieces where they go. So we have D, C, B, 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 C, A, another A. This is B. Where's the other B? Right up here. And this is D. It's going to go here. So we're going to glue these in place. Oop. And I'm just going to use liquid glue, and I'll be right back after I finish putting these all on. Okay, so I have all of those in place, and now I'm going to go ahead and attach our sentiment to its matte layer, and this is Secret C. So we're going to put that on here like so. And then I'm going to just put it right in its spot where it belongs. Oh my goodness. I got to make sure everything stays as straight as I can get it, and I can get it straighter than that. I know I can get it straighter than that. Okay. You guys know I struggle with getting things straight. Sometimes I think it's straight and then I try to straighten it more and I make it even more crooked. But we're going to leave this alone. It's going to be how it's going to be. Let's put this onto our card base. And let me tell you the colors in this designer series paper. I have some Misty Moonlight, Secret Sea, Cloud Cover, Crumb Cake, and Petal Pink, and Basic White, and a little bit of Pecan Pie. Okay, so that is the card done. So now we're just going to add some bling. So for the bling on this card, I am using the low profile dots. These are on the last chance list. They are an online exclusive product, but I'm going to use these up during this series. Hopefully I'll use all of them. So I think I'm going to use this Petal Pink just to bring in more Petal Pink, because it's mostly blue on here, and that's why I stamped in Crumb Cake, because these are the only two places there's Crumb Cake. So I want to bring in the Petal Pink again. So we are going to put, I think I'm going to put 2 up here, like so, and 1 at the bottom right here, and we'll call that done. Isn't that cute? Big hugs. I love using card sketches. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.